One. Hey y'all, welcome to Let's Talk Podcast with Soraya.
Ensure.
And Nike, they let me back.
So, on today's episode, we're going to talk about being a giver or a receiver. So, I'm going to start off. Me, I am a giver. And okay, before y'all get your head all dirty and nasty, we're talking about as far as like the go-to person. So a giver is somebody who people can come to you and you gonna give it. A receiver is somebody that just takes and don't give. So that's what I mean by a giver and a receiver. Some of y'all may have thought something nasty, but y'all just nasty. So me, I'm more of a giver, and I say that because I don't really know how to ask for anything. Like, you know how people like, you got $20, or I don't know how to do that. I'd rather go without than to ask somebody for something.
Absolutely.
Agreed. So, all right, I would say then I'm a giver then, because I don't receive, like, people offer, but I really don't take it. And just like you said, I'd rather go without before asking.
Yeah.
Like, figure that shit out. Like, I'd rather just do it
Yeah,
that way.
than to ask somebody. And to be honest, when you a giver, it's kind of like you don't expect, like, I can't expect nothing from, I'm lying. Let me stop lying. Let me stop lying, because I was about to sit here and feed y'all some bullshit.
Like
Let me stop
earlier,
lying.
you lying now?
So, so I feel like being as though I'm a giver, I expect everybody to be like me. I feel like if I can come to you for something, or you can come to me for something, you should be able to do the same thing. Like, if I call you like, oh my God, sure, like, I got this bill due, I don't know what I'm going to do, and you just be like, oh, well, I don't know what you're going to do neither. But if you come to me like, Soraya, I got this bill I know to do, and I'll be like, well, how much is the bill? How much you need? It's like, you just not even reciprocating the energy.
Yeah.
And I expect that. Like, I expect to be able to come to you like you come to me.
Now, you talking about this bill shit, right?
Here we go.
Let's just
Here we
say.
go.
We just
Let's just say.
We just started next
I'm
year.
just saying, right?
right.
I understand both sides. I understand both sides. But at the same time, it goes to how are you managing your money?
Yeah.
Because you more than likely knew this was coming up, right? If you work and you had a check, like you did get paid, right? So are you prioritizing your shit?
Absolutely
And
not.
that's important before I give. Now some motherfuckers is like, yo, I forgot about it, came up, but everything else was taken care of. And it's like, all right, and you got a person that take care of their shit and they come in short, then you go ahead, no problem. But you got a motherfucker that just constantly always short. Something ain't right.
Oh, they short?
Like something not right, because then it's like now it's time for a conversation. Because why are you always short?
But see, I never
Always.
asked that question too. I don't. To be honest, I don't even think about that.
Because they pulling from you at this point.
Yeah, I don't even think about that, and I don't think about that because I'm a giver. Like, it ain't my thought process. Like, damn, why this person keep asking me this shit? It just be like, I gotta help them.
No, you gotta. I don't know what you gotta do, but
Yeah.
it comes to a point where you got a repeated offender and somebody just every so often.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a repeated offender, you like, all right, you do work, hopefully. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you tell me, but it's like we watching, you just watching how people then a person that continues to keep asking, you begin to pay attention to their patterns and how they move with themselves. So now it's to the point where it's like, are you constantly coming to me because you know I'm going to give, so you overdoing it? So now you're abusing me, but at the same time, this is me naturally, so I'm not going to look at it in that context.
Yeah.
In that context, I was like, you gotta pay attention to this shit.
Yeah.
And I don't give money. I'm sorry. Like some people, I don't have a problem with it. But I just something with me giving my money away. It's just not right.
It's
Because
so
I don't want to fall out
Over money.
over some nut shit.
But it's literally, it can, I just use money as an example because that's
That's
a
just one of
common
them.
thing people ask for.
And I don't do
But
that.
it can be anything. Like, I know I may
Like,
fall
what?
victim to this. I got a lot going on. But to me, hearing other people's problems make my problems seem like they not fucking problems.
You're a good listener. My thing is, when it comes to that, like, I'm always the person, like, if I called you, like, say I'm going through something, I'm going to call you like, hey, Soraya, do you have the mental capacity to listen to me vent.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta start
Because
with that.
if you don't, then I'm not going to call you with my shit. And that's how I make my friends call me. You need to ask me that before you just call me and be like, let me tell you how. No, ma'am, we're not doing that.
I like that. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
start
know.
using it.
No,
You
I
gotta implement
like
that.
the way you
I
put that
ask
because I don't
all
ask
my
that
friends.
question.
Before I just start trauma pouring on you.
Exactly.
And then some people hold that shit.
And you could be going through your own shit and I don't care because now I'm just and you're just like, okay, all right, okay. No, you need to ask me what kind of state of mind I am in for us to have this conversation.
Ooh,
That's
this
a
is
good. I ain't
This
never
is
think about it that
good.
way.
Because
Shit.
No,
because
you don't think about that.
You
You just feel
don't.
like you
No,
want to be
you
there for
absolutely
somebody.
not.
You
You
don't.
need to ask
You
me.
don't, because like I said, I just feel like if you come to me and you need to vent, I'm not going to ask you that because I know I'm not thinking about my shit no more. Now I'm listening to your shit. I'm giving you advice. Like I give the best advice. I promise you. If you call me for advice, I'm the girl. I give the best advice, but I don't take that shit.
I was about to say, well, do you take your own advice?
I don't take that shit at
Me
all.
neither. I don't take my own advice either.
yeah. I
But
just
Sadly.
but I
that.
give you the best advice. But I never thought the ex like, are you can you
Yes,
mentally
I
handle this
learned- I
conversation?
learned-
Because some
to
shit
do
that people
that.
be going through could be a trigger for you, or that can be like the shit that just take you over the top. And a lot of times we don't ask that, like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Is it okay? We just start just like pouring.
Yeah.
Like you trauma dump, and it's like, damn, I just accepted all of that shit.
Yeah.
And now that's on my mind because now I'm thinking about like, damn, I gotta be there for this person. How can I be there for this person? So now I'm beginning to stretch myself thin. In my mental capacity, physical, whatever form it
Yeah,
is,
whatever
like
it is.
if I'm such a giver, I'm going to figure out how can I spread myself thinner to satisfy this individual.
individual,
It's like we
yeah.
got to put ourselves 1st.
Or even like if you're talking to somebody, and I learned this with my cousin because me and my cousin are like sisters. So my cousin suffers with depression. So
Yeah,
she
I
has
do too.
moments where she's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So we're calling. She won't answer the phone. So I go to her house.
She
so
mentally shut down.
Right. So
Mhm.
that's how I learned to say, you know, do you have the mental capacity to listen to me? And she'll be like, yeah, or no, or not right now. But that's how I learned how to start asking that.
That's a good way of putting it. That's
Because I
that's
know
a real
she's
good way of
dealing with
putting
her own shit, and she keeps it to herself. Like I go over there and pull it out of her, but it's just like she prefers to handle her own shit, and I
That's-
understand that.
That's me to a certain extent. Like if I'm like furious and I know I need to talk to somebody, I need somebody to hear me out. Like then, I'm vocal. But if it's like the death of my brother, I shut down. I talk to certain people, I answer certain people because I feel like if you can relate to what I'm going through, then I can talk to you. But if you can't relate to what I'm going through, I feel like I can't talk to you. I just feel like I'm pouring my emotions and my feelings on you, compared to somebody who know what I'm going through because they know like you going through this, your head is like this, you lost this, you functioning like this, like you gotta. But it's different. So like certain people I knew to call when I was in that state of mind. And certain people I knew like not to be a burden on them because I never want to be a burden on anybody. And I know if I feel like I'm talking to this specific friend too much, I start to apologize. Because I feel like, well, like you said, I never thought to ask that question though. But it also crossed my mind like, this is too much. Is this too much for this person to handle? Like, even though they went through what I went through, is this too much for them to handle? Because a death, you're going to go through it. Like, whether it been years, months, whatever, you're going to go through it. So if I'm pouring fresh death onto you,
Right.
are you capable of handling it? Am I triggering you? Like you understand, like, it's different aspects that I look at it. But it's just like, when people come to me, I just be like, I'm here. Like, fuck what I'm going through. If you need me, I'm here. And it's like I take away from it, kind of ease my mind a little bit. But then again, it's not really good for myself because it's just like I'm becoming a giver and not really that much so of a receiver to people who just keep coming to me and I can't go to them.
Exactly.
Right. But I agree with you because I'm the same way. It's like I'll put everything I'm going through in the back burner to address someone else that's in need. Because my whole thing is like, damn, if they call me, then they needed me. And they called me because they knew that I can deliver whatever they need in that moment.
Yep.
And my biggest thing be like, damn, somebody call me and I know they're gonna do something, I don't answer, and then they do some shit you can't undo.
Yep.
And I feel like I will wear that guilt. It's like it's
And
not
you
my
would
guilt,
blame
but I feel
yourself.
like it would be
Yeah.
my guilt. It's like then they reached out to me knowing that I will be the person that can be there for them and not showing up.
And sadly, that happened to me. Me and one of my old best friends. It was her birthday. I didn't go to her party that she had in Delaware because I moved back to Philly. And I'm just like, by the time I get there, it's going to be after midnight and the club closes at 2.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, we got into this big argument and we didn't talk for like months. Don't you know, like the following year, like, so her birthday was in March. So we didn't talk the rest of that year.
Mm.
The next year, I was in New York. I went to go see Tiana Taylor. You know, she killed herself.
And that shit be sitting
And
on
I was sick to my stomach because I'm just like, we was arguing over me coming to your party.
And it was like so petty.
Right. And we didn't talk the entire year. And then you're gone.
Yeah. That's how I feel about my brother. Y'all know I'm gonna always talk about my baby. Because last year, me and my brother never spent a birthday together. Like me with him with me. Like either his birthday I'm working or, you know, we just don't do it. I'm a trip girl. And my brother, it never, you know, was a thing. So last year I was so hell bent on having this birthday with my brother. Like I was willing to move hell and high waters. It ended up other circumstances that I feel like I shouldn't even speak on was the reason why we didn't spend my birthday together. And I regret that shit to this day. Because it's like, I'm big on birthdays. Like, that's my thing. And I want, like, when I mean bad, like, I was like, we going here. We doing this. Like, you, and he was all for it, but circumstances, you know, whatever. And I regret that shit. Like, I literally regret that shit. One birthday of his, he had a party. I couldn't take off of work. I regret that shit. I literally regret that shit because it's like, I could have been there. Like, you never know when anything's going to happen. And it's so fucked up that I have this regret because we have other memories. But it's nothing like a birthday. It's nothing like celebrating another year.
Right.
And I never thought, like, this year for his birthday, I was going to take a trip with him to the Bahamas. We had passports. So that was the plan. And I told him, I said, P, we got to use our passports.
Yes.
I got my passport because you got yours. When I see my brother got his, I said, you know what? We about to get these passports.
Right.
Like, we about to be out here. And I said, P, next year, we using our passports. We're going to the Bahamas. We're going somewhere. And he was all for it. And
then I feel like a lot of times it'd be about just showing up.
Yeah.
And in those moments, it'd be like, well, I really don't feel like it. Other people gonna be there. Like, they're not even gonna notice I'm not there.
Yeah, like, who there? Who over there?
Right, but it's like,
yeah,
damn,
sometimes
they
you
invited
should be
you.
there.
Then sometimes, like, they look forward to seeing you. Like, if you're unable to attend it or whatever, just like, I feel like it's a due deals to let them know, like, yo, I'm not gonna be able to make it, whatever the case.
I'm big on that. I'm
but
big
just
on
not
that.
showing up because you feel as though other people gonna be there, and it's like, I'm not gonna matter. Like, you really be mattering to people you don't even know.
No, I'm big on that. Like, if I my hitter, she lost her brother on Valentine's Day, and she celebrates every year. She celebrates his birthday, and she lives in Delaware. So I think I was able to make it to one event she had. I think it was for her grandma. But when she celebrate her brother's birthday, it's hard for me to make it because I don't drive and she lives in Delaware. But I make sure every time I let her know, if she invite me, I let her know if I can make it, if I can't make it. And I also send her a message because I want you to know I'm here. Even though I can't show up, I'm going to let you know I'm here. Like, at the time, I didn't know what she was going through. So I will always send her a message like, continue to make your brother proud. Like, something is always honestly better than nothing.
It is.
And now I know what she's going through. And now I feel bad because it's like, damn. And when I had my brother balloon release, she showed up. And it's like, damn, like, she showed up for me. And it's like, she in Delaware. I got to show up. I got to start showing up for my friend. Like, and I know her heart. I know she missed her brother. Like, I know this wholeheartedly. And I, like, even though, like, the little message, sometimes it's good to get a hug from your friend. Sometimes it's good to see your friend because you literally, like you said, you never know.
And I'm like for me, I'm that friend. You have something, I'm coming, bitch. I'm the first one there. I'm helping you decorate. I'm the last one to fucking leave. For me, I don't feel like, and I'm going to say this, and I don't even give a fuck if she's watching it.
I swear to God, when these hands go like this, Shari's about to go in.
One of my friends had an event. She had 3 events. Bitch, I popped up to all 3. I had my dinner last week. She didn't come. But had the audacity to send me a fucking text message that says, Shar, I love you so much. Thank you for always showing up for me. Bitch, I lost
No way.
'Cause you didn't show
No
up for
way.
me. So you
That's basically
acknowledging
like
the
a
fact
smack in
that I
the face.
show up for you, but you didn't show up for me.
it. And I barely have stuff.
That's like Shar don't. Now, granted,
So, like-
Shar had an event and she invited me, but I was so tired from work. But I still let Shar know I couldn't
Yes.
make it.
Like
something. Say something.
You said, oh, I'm going to come, da-da-da-da.
Damn.
You didn't text me and say, hey, I'm really not coming.
Yeah.
Nothing. You told me you was going to come. So in my mind, you're coming.
Yeah, I'm expecting you to be there.
But then on my birthday, you sent me this long, drawn out fucking message about thanks for being there for you. Bitch, you're done.
you're done.
And now you keep sending me memes on Instagram like we're cool. Bitch, you're done. I ain't got nothing to say.
You
Yeah,
come out
no. Mm.
The
Nothing.
real chat.
Yeah, nothing.
That
Because
shit
I don't
ain't
like
rose
that.
and
My
nothing.
thing is, when I have friends, I take my friends very personal.
Yeah.
And if they have kids, I take their kids personal.
Yeah.
So if you're having events for your kids or yourself, I'm gonna be there.
Yes.
So if I have something, bitch, I expect you to be there. Unless you gotta work or you in the hospital or you just whatever, or you in a whole nother state, it's no reason why you can't be
Yeah,
there.
it's literally nothing wrong with communicating.
Yeah, I'm cool off
But
motherfuckers.
it's like people I wanna ask a receiver, why are you not a giver?
I just feel like I'm a giver. It's-
Oh, a receiver, why they not a giver?
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna say
basically like why you
Yeah.
always taking,
Take, but
because
like,
that's probably all they know. Sadly. That's just like if you have a friend that's kind of, like you said, always asking you for money, they're gonna keep coming because they know, oh, I can call Soraya. She's
Yeah.
gonna give me that money. Because they just so accustomed to taking. They don't know how to pour into you and give you what you're giving them. Like my thing is, even if a friend calls you and say, hey, can I borrow $60? My thing is, bitch, don't ask to borrow if you ain't paying it back. Because bitch, I be going people, hey, you said Friday. Oh, well, you didn't communicate that. So you need to figure out where you're going to get that $60 from.
Yo, it's funny you say that, right?
I'm not playing.
No, because this is a real life situation. So,
Give me my money. But
I got a long shark in my family, right? My immediate circle got a long shark. She don't play.
no.
She not really a long shark, but we call
Like
her
if you-
like, yo, if you tell her, if you borrow 50 cents from her and you tell her you're gonna give it to her on Friday, she expect it on Friday. And it's like,
No
I
day later.
get it, but it's like, her whole thing is like, you told me a date. I want my money.
Unless you communicate,
And it's
hey,
like,
I don't
it's like,
have
yeah,
it
it's like
today.
if you don't communicate, then it's
Cool.
like she right at you.
So
like,
am I.
Like, all right, I don't got
So
nothing to
am
do.
I.
I don't care what you going through. You
And I
gave me a
don't-
date
You
and a
gave me a
time.
date and your
So it's like
time,
I'm
yeah.
expecting that.
Absolutely.
It's like just because we cool doesn't mean you can just put me bottom of your list to pay off.
No.
because see that's kind of like taking advantage.
Yeah, so it's like I'll be like, damn, that's kind of harsh.
Yeah, them long. First
That's
of all, I
what-
found out what a long shark was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, them motherfuckers ain't no joke.
Yeah, you fuck around and get
They be
killed fucking with
texting
them.
this shit. They be texting this shit on that dollar like nigga, I only got $5. Why I owe you 20? Like what the fuck?
You like, no, but you can give me 5 and I can take that now. You on the 15, you give me a 15.
Like, they don't be playing.
Yeah, so
Like, listen,
it's-
I'll give you a payment arrangement and everything, but the only thing about my payment arrangement, I need my money on the date you said you're gonna give it to me. If it's not, I need to know.
75%.
Yeah, they be texting this shit like, damn, by the time you
100%.
pay it back, you owe like
Oh, you can't do
$1,800.
that?
Like, what the fuck? At this
Well,
point,
then-
don't even borrow no money from
It's
them.
like
No.
I don't loan money out. Like I don't loan money out. I got a couple people I will, but overall, like outside of that, I don't.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be put in a situation where you ask me and now I gotta ask you back.
Ye-
I
I
don't
should-
believe in that.
Exactly.
So
But see, I don't give it to everybody. I do have my selective ones that I know, like if they need it,
Then
I
they-
know
you
I'm
got
going
it,
to get
right.
it back.
No, of
now
course.
I'm not about to become your friend on Monday and you asking me on Wednesday for 25.
but like,
no,
like
I
said,
ain't got it.
only
Mm-mm.
there's only a few where it's like it's straight. It is what it is. Ain't no funny business. Like I got you. You
Yeah.
got me.
Right.
Mhm.
But other than that, it's like some people you be questioning like, damn.
Yeah,
But I give
don't
advice
know.
to
I
everybody.
don't want it. Like I don't want it because we gonna fall out over $20.
Oh, you gonna get your
No, we
ass
definitely-
whooped over this
Cause
$20.
like I got the fact that I have to open my mouth to contact you on something that you
That's
know.
not a
That's
fact.
true.
I
It's
don't
like that
I don't
part
like
I
that.
can't get over that hump. So
But
I
then
reckon
not even that. I don't even know what to say. Like
How do I ask my money
yeah,
back?
like how do
Yo,
you got
it's
my
Friday.
Like, should I see your mind a Thursday?
Yo,
I don't want
Reminder.
it. I don't want it. I don't want
yo,
what come with it.
charges don't
Fuck
give a
that.
fuck.
I'm sending Apple Pay request.
I don't
It's
want
Friday.
it.
Charges don't give a fuck.
I don't.
Like,
Give
you
me
know,
my
I don't
fucking
want it.
money. I'm telling you, ask my cousin. My cousin used to borrow so much money from me. When I tell you, I used to be at my aunt's house. My aunt used to be like, "You want to get your ass whooped?" I said, "And she is." And she is.
no, people don't play. Like people really don't play about that.
Like, yes,
I don't
like,
want no parts.
my aunt
I
used to be
don't
like,
want no parts.
"You want to get your ass beat?" And because, like, don't tell me Friday. I get paid Friday at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, not 3:01, not 3:02.
Then you don't even wait 2
No.
minutes. What if
Give
the check
me-
is late?
I ain't gonna do it.
You
that.
should tell me that then. Hey, listen, my check ain't come yet. Okay.
But wait, if you
But is that
asking
valid,
at 3
though?
o'clock, if you asking at 3 o'clock, how I'm gonna know if it's late?
But is that valid? Like,
Yes, it's
so
very
it's like, all right, like you said, you gonna pay me on this time and this date, right? And your check don't come. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Y'all
Like to be honest, I have nothing
Yo,
to
I
do with
swear.
So
that.
you need to figure out where you're gonna get
Right,
that
because
money
it wasn't a thing of our contingent on me getting my check on this day.
Mhm.
That wasn't the
Because when you
conversation.
ask me, I give it to you, right? Give my money.
Y'all
But it'd be like, oh, you
don't
being
care.
petty is not. Honestly, I don't think it's
not.
petty.
It's
y'all
not.
as well.
If you give like
No,
that's
it's
about
not
keeping
petty.
your word.
Because all you got is your word.
Exactly. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't got that.
Like then you gotta give a grace period.
But then you gotta the ones I don't like is the ones that when you borrow money from them, they be here. But then when they borrow money from you, you can't fucking find them.
That's why I'd rather not even do monetary exchanges.
You want a gift card?
Listen, I'll look out for you. I'll take
gift
somewhere
card?
like we can do whatever, but it just I don't know. I just don't want that.
So let me ask y'all a
I
question.
support you.
Since we're talking about like givers or receivers, me and you off camera was talking about this. So how do y'all feel about when you go out with your friends to dinner and the check comes?
Absolutely not. If you don't fucking, we not calculating. We're gonna. How many of us? 8. We're gonna split that shit down the line. I don't give a fuck what you ate, what you didn't have. We're gonna split it.
I did it one time.
I don't like that.
I did that one time. My first experience, I had somebody invited me to a dinner party. It was a good amount. At the minimum, probably was like 20 people.
Oh
And like we was vibing. The bill came and motherfuckers left. And it was like they only put up, oh, I only put this, I put that. It's like I only got this, I only ate that. And it's like you only paying what you
Exactly.
ate, which
It
is
don't-
cool, but it's like over a group, I think, of 3 or 4 is a gratuity. So it's like you're not even factoring that
Yeah,
in.
you
So it was
gotta
left on the
factor that
motherfuckers
in.
that
And
was
the
there.
tax.
And they charge your motherfuckers card where you just I was like, I would never do this shit again.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
gotta
don't
know
I don't
who
do
you
that.
going out with.
Like I don't do shit like that. I don't do it. And it's like if y'all walk in together, you gotta give y'all going in that time or I'll be there after y'all.
Exactly. I'm just gonna sit at the bar.
I don't want that. I don't want it.
Shit.
Cause then it's like you start paying more. And motherfuckers don't
That's
carry
true.
it the same
That's
way.
true.
So like
And
you got your
I'm
group,
that
you got
person.
your
Like
group.
I be if I got more, I'm gonna pay more.
This the big tipper, y'all.
Big tipper.
Stop telling people my business.
You told them.
I don't do that group shit.
But no, I just like you said. So I don't know how true it is, but I do heard. Well, I did hear that if you don't pay your bill, you gotta wash dishes. Is that really?
I
Really
think
true?
it was a thing of back in the day.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
they're
they
gonna call
don't
the
do that
cops.
I
no
don't
more.
think it-
Oh,
I
they
don't
call the
think-
cops
I think
now.
they gonna call the
Oh,
cops.
You go to
okay.
jail.
Yeah, because this is real.
No,
But you ate.
Right?
Would you gonna have to give us some ass. You gonna bust some. You're doing something in here, bitch. You're not leaving.
But no, I remember like they would say, "Oh well, you gotta wash dishes."
Wash dishes
Yeah.
in the
But
back.
I literally do feel like, are you really gonna give me this mop and I gotta go in this bag and wash some motherfucking dishes?
You better figure something out.
Because if I gotta wash some dishes and it's because I got enough that I got to cover and you, we gonna have a motherfucking problem because I don't like washing dishes. Especially at a fucking restaurant. And they don't even
They got big
properly
dishes.
wash their dishes. So yeah,
You got your good
no.
outfit on.
Okay.
Really? It's
Shit
like I
fucked
got
up.
these heels. I don't fuck up and watch. This floor.
They gonna be like, take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. We'll need a lawsuit.
It's non-slip.
No way. So It's like, come on, if you can't pay your way, don't sit down.
No.
Or just drink water. Like, just drink
How about
water.
don't come?
Just don't come.
Because I really hate when people are like, let me see the bill. Let me see the bill. Let me see the bill. And everybody, oh, I only had this. Only had this.
But not
Only had
even
this,
that. Just
only had
first of
this.
all, whoever get the check, just calculate that shit as many ways and let me know how much.
Now
I
everybody
pay.
got to turn to mathematicians.
Exactly.
Let me get my phone because I
like-
know I'm not paying for that. You had 3 margaritas, but you want me.
Exactly.
You had a lemon
It
drop. I
doesn't
ain't even drink tonight.
matter.
Like no, like it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because if that's the
with that.
case, then you can set your own fucking table.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't do
Like-
shit like that.
And like you said, don't let it be 20 people. You gotta be Nobody's getting the fuck up.
Oh, I got.
Let me get all these cards. Let me get all these. You got cash? Let me get that.
But no, see, and it's so sad that you gotta be like that. You gotta take it from the door. Like before we even eat, give me your cards. Like just come on, just line them up.
Just
Because
like, then at the same time, I feel like the get away from all that. Just know your crowd. Know the
Yeah,
people
you
you going to
do.
invite. Know the people that's going to carry.
that's kind of like
It's like if
so.
they gonna
That's
carry,
kind
then
of
you
like
invite 'em.
asking who gonna be there type of
Yeah,
situation.
who all gonna be there?
Because if you know you can't afford to sit at the table with shit 3 people, don't fucking show the fuck up.
If it who gonna be there and where we going?
No,
They factors. That's a factor.
we
If
'cause
I
like,
know
all right,
that don't fit into
this
my
nigga is
budget, I need
tight.
to know where the fuck we
this
going.
nigga,
okay?
he tight, so we ain't gonna get nothing out of him. We gonna carry it, so we
Don't
gonna
come.
overspend. Nah, I'm
And then
gonna
I
sit
feel
this one out.
like me, of course, I'm the giver. Duh. I always be trying to fit the bill for somebody. Like, oh, you ain't got it. Don't worry about it. I got this extra. And now I'm sitting here like, damn, I don't even know this motherfucker like that. Like, then I gotta pay both of our
It's just-
ways,
you just
and we
have a
know
kind
next
heart.
go round, you ain't gonna return the favor.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like even just like when you say like even like going out, just regular shit like bars and shit. The people I go out with is like we all about round for round for round.
That's how
Thank
it's supposed
you.
it's
to
like
be.
if it's
Thank
3 of
you.
us, we already know we got 3 to 6 rounds right here. Like we
Well,
already
don't put
know
me.
it.
Don't put me in the round because I don't drink. So
Leave with your chicken fingers and fries.
listen, chicken finger and fry me up. I just became a lemon drop girl, so I already know like I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
And my lemon drop I can afford myself. Y'all can take them 15, 16. No, thank you. I don't want none.
I'm sorry.
So exit me out the round. Like I'm gonna tell you straight from the door, I'm not part of the round. So whatever many of y'all over there, then y'all do it. But I do agree, everybody should pay a round. Everybody should pay their way
That's the
because
only way.
why I'm drunk? Why are you drunk and you ain't pay for shit? How the fuck you get drunk?
Those be the motherfuckers. Like
And they be like
Yes.
the drunkest welfare.
they be the ones, let's go
motherfucker-
out, let's go out. All right, we all go out. Everybody paying. They fucked up. Like meanwhile, you ain't get a fucking dollar out this motherfucker.
Nope. Be like, oh, I ain't getting paid. Y'all got y'all next time, and then never show up next time.
Oh, they gonna show up next time. We gonna
So
go to their house.
overall, I feel like we all are givers.
Yes.
Yes.
We all are givers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So could you date somebody who just a receiver and not a giver?
Absolutely not. Because what are you gonna do for me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it.
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, so let's go back to the original thought that I'm pretty sure everybody thought when I said this. So if you a giver, and the person that you're dealing with can give basically give you in other ways, would that be okay? But not the way you give, and like sexually.
You fucking my head up.
So
Hold
okay,
on.
so let's say you financially a giver,
Okay.
you a mental giver, you a physical giver, and they can only give you back physical, sexual.
So it's still a give though. I feel like it's still.
So
reciprocated.
you okay with that?
Yeah. So it's like it ain't monetary. It's like all right. I'm not a gift buyer, but it's like you're a gift buyer. So I receive gifts from you.
I
but
am a gift buyer. How
I
did
do.
you
I receive like I'll
know?
give in a different capacity. I guess
I
because
just
it's still
feel
an even
like-
trade. I agree.
So
I
you
would.
feel like if it can be received sexually, then you okay with that because
That's
you,
I just
Tricking.
feel like for me, sex ain't enough though. Because if I'm
I
pouring
agree.
into you
No, I
emotionally
agree.
and mentally
I
and
agree.
physically, and all you got is sex,
No,
bitch, what the? I
that's
can get that anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. That's tricking. That
I
ain't
agree.
it.
I agree.
So you gonna have to have more than sex, baby.
Yeah, that
like
ain't gonna
you
work.
gonna have
Yeah.
to be very mentally, like you can arouse me mentally.
Like mentally, somebody.
Like
Yeah.
if it's just sex,
if you
it's
could
just
do,
sex,
yeah,
like-
if you could do mental and physical,
Now giving and receiving no sex
Teeter-totter.
is different. I don't know about all that.
Absolutely not. If you think you just about to receive, you're done.
That shit over. It don't work like that.
that.
That's different. So it's
No,
like
I agree, because if you think you just about to be receiving and not giving, you might as well just pack it up,
that
baby.
shit over.
Don't even
don't
come.
even start it.
Right.
Because I'm at you. You what? All right. Thank you. Next on you.
Yeah, that shit over.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, no, I agree. So
Yes.
this was a good topic.
It really was.
I really, really liked it. So thank y'all for watching Let's Talk Podcast. Bye.